A student at the University of Victoria is inspiring everyone around him, overcoming odds that most of us couldn't imagine. He's 25 years old and is a third-year law student who has already lived a lifetime of challenges. And with graduation on the horizon, his biggest challenge may be yet to come. CTV's Joe Perkins has the story.
Ben McConnell knows where he wants to go.
I would like to be an associate at a law firm.
For 25 years, he's been slowly moving towards his goal, stopping more times than he'd like to remember.
The first trip to the hospital was probably when I was 2. And that had to do with my eyes.
Ben was 2 when he contracted early onset glaucoma. Doctors operated 31 times hoping to save his sight, but just before his 3rd birthday, Ben lost his eyes.
I have to copy those tax notes.
The 25-year-old has learned to live in the dark. He's had some help along the way.
Ben and I go back all the way back to first year of law school.
No one more helpful than GORD. A friend and an extra walking stick when needed. But even with help, Ben hasn't been able to stay out of the hospital. In 2005, after years of ongoing seizures, Ben was diagnosed with a form of osteoporosis, a disease that eats at his bones. He spent many long months in the hospital.
I'd say if you put it all together, you'd come up with a year or 2.
But instead of dwelling on time he'll never get back, Ben's mind is on the future, starting with this summer.
I'd really like to work in a law office and get kind of the feeling of what that's like.
His professor says he has a lot of potential.
Yes, he's a good student.
Ben has landed several interviews with law firms, but no callbacks. He believes it's because of his transcript. His grades are good, but not great.
You know, people will look at those marks and...
He worries they won't see the full picture. There's no transcript for life experience.
So I think that experience is critical, more important than grades, much more important.
There's one thing that gets thrown around a lot in the legal profession and in law school. It's that very few people are the entire package. So usually everyone has strengths, but they also have a couple weaknesses. And Ben obviously has some very obvious weaknesses, but he also has strengths.
His greatest, determination, a good quality in a lawyer. Joe Perkins, CTV News, UVic.